Forget everything you know about comfort. The icy wind cuts across the fjord like a blade. Snow stings your face. Smoke rises from a cluster of longhouses beneath a gray sky. Somewhere in the darkness, a wolf howls. You are hungry, not because you have missed a meal, because hunger is simply part of life. A ship creaks against frozen water. Warriors sharpen axes beside crackling fires. Women carry buckets through knee-deep snow. Children gather driftwood before the sun disappears. No one cares if you are tired. No one cares if you are afraid. In this world, weakness dies quickly. Strength survives. Honor lives forever. And your journey through a Viking clan is about to begin. Level 1. Thrall Slave. You are property. Not a person. Property. Perhaps your village was burned during a raid. Perhaps your father died defending your home. Perhaps chains were locked around your wrists before you even understood what was happening. Now you belong to someone else. Every morning begins before dawn. You sleep on cold straw near animals. The smell of manure clings to your skin. Your hands are cracked and bleeding from endless labor. You fetch water, cut wood, clean stables, carry heavy stones. Work until your muscles scream. Then work longer. The warriors barely look at you. The free farmers speak over you. You eat last. You own nothing, not even your future. Your greatest fear is punishment. A mistake can mean a beating. A failed task can mean starvation. No songs are sung about people like you. No runestones carry your name. Your only goal is survival. One more day, then another, then another. But deep inside, a dangerous thought begins to grow. Freedom. Level 2. Carl's apprentice. Years pass. You earn trust. Perhaps your owner frees you. Perhaps you buy your freedom through years of service. For the first time, you are your own man. Barely. You become an apprentice under a Carl. A free farmer. A free worker. A free human being. The chains are gone. But life remains brutal. Now your days revolve around work. Real work. Important work. You learn to repair fishing nets. Build fences. Raise livestock. Plant barley. Repair roofs before winter arrives. The clan no longer sees you as worthless. But they do not yet respect you. Respect must be earned. Every scar matters. Every task matters. Every mistake matters. The winters feel endless. Snow buries entire fields. Food grows scarce. You hear stories of warriors returning from raids carrying silver, silk, and gold. You wonder if farming is enough. You wonder if greatness lies beyond the horizon. At night, you stare across the dark sea, and the sea stares back, calling. Level 3. Young warrior. The day finally comes. You stand on the shoreline. A shield hangs from your arm. An axe rests in your trembling hand. You are joining a raid. Your stomach twists with fear. You tell no one. The longship slides across black water. The sails snap in the wind. Rows of oars rise and fall like the wings of some giant beast. The older warriors laugh. You remain silent. You have never killed a man. Soon that will change. Days later, land appears. Enemy territory. The raid begins before sunrise. The village wakes to screams. Smoke fills the air. Dogs bark. Church bells ring. Your heart pounds so hard it hurts. Then you see him. Another young man. Terrified. Holding a spear. Looking at you exactly the way you are looking at him. For a moment, neither of you move. Then training disappears. Instinct takes over. Steel crashes against wood. The world becomes noise. Blood. Mud. Fire. When it ends, you are alive. And something inside you has changed forever. The clan welcomes you home as a warrior. You carry silver. You carry scars. You carry memories that will never leave. But now people know your name. And that changes everything. Level 4. Huskarl. You have survived. Many do not. Years of battles harden you. Your shoulders broaden. Your hands become calloused stone. Your face carries scars like trophies. You are now a Huskarl, an elite warrior, a professional fighter, the personal protector of powerful leaders. Children stare at you with admiration. Young warriors copy the way you walk. Your weapons are better. Your armor is stronger. Your reputation grows. But so do your responsibilities. Now you train others. You stand guard during feasts. You protect important clan members. You maintain discipline. You settle disputes. When danger appears, everyone expects you to face it first. You become a living shield. The cost is constant vigilance. Sleep becomes lighter. Trust becomes rarer. Every rival clan wants to test itself against warriors like you. Every ambitious young fighter dreams of defeating you. The battles become larger, bloodier, more deadly. You no longer fear death. You fear failure, because others now depend on you. And that burden weighs more than any armor. Level 5, Ship Captain. A longship belongs to you. Not borrowed, not assigned. Yours. The vessel stretches across the harbor like a dragon resting before a hunt. Its carved prow cuts through fog. Its crew follows your commands. For the first time, leadership becomes your responsibility. Every decision matters. Where to sail, when to attack, when to retreat, when to risk everything. Storms become enemies. Massive waves crash across the deck. Lightning tears open the sky. The sea does not care about bravery. It kills kings and beggars alike. Your crew watches you during every storm, looking for confidence, looking for certainty, even when you feel neither. Then comes the greatest challenge, choosing who lives and who dies. A raid goes wrong. An ambush. Arrows rain from the trees. One wounded warrior begs for help. Another calls from the river. You cannot save everyone. The weight of command settles upon your shoulders. Heavy, permanent, merciless. You return home richer than ever. Yet the faces of lost companions travel home with you. Invisible, unforgettable. Level 6, Chieftain. The clan gathers. Hundreds of eyes watch. Voices rise. Names are spoken, and yours echoes louder than the rest. You become Chieftain, the leader of the clan. Power changes everything. You no longer fight for survival. You fight for the survival of everyone else. Every family, every farm, every ship, every child. Disputes arrive daily. Land arguments, marriage agreements, trade negotiations, blood feuds. You must judge fairly. One poor decision can split the clan apart. Enemies no longer target your warriors. They target you. Assassins lurk in shadows. Rivals spread rumors. Ambitious men smile during feasts while secretly planning your downfall. You learn that leadership is loneliness. The higher you rise, the fewer people speak honestly. The higher you rise, the more people want what you have. At night, when the feast hall finally falls silent, you sit alone beside fading firelight, listening, thinking, worrying. Power feels glorious from a distance. Up close, it feels like carrying a mountain. Level 7, Jarl. Your influence spreads beyond a single clan. Other leaders swear loyalty. More ships arrive under your banner. More warriors answer your call. You become a Jarl, a lord, a ruler of many settlements. The scale of life changes dramatically. You oversee entire regions. Trade routes stretch across seas. Silver flows into your halls. Foreign merchants bring exotic treasures. Silk, jewelry, spices, stories from distant lands. Your longhouse becomes legendary. Massive feasts fill its halls. Hundreds gather beneath carved wooden beams. Skalds sing of your victories. Yet every success creates new enemies. Jarls compete endlessly. Alliances shift like drifting ice. A friend today may become an enemy tomorrow. One mistake could trigger war. One insult could ignite bloodshed. You begin measuring trust carefully. Like gold, like silver, like something rare. Because it is. You possess wealth beyond your childhood dreams. Yet you spend every waking moment protecting it. Level 8, Great War Leader. The world changes. Kingdoms rise. Kingdoms fall. Your name becomes feared across distant shores. Entire fleets gather beneath your command. Hundreds of ships. Thousands of warriors. The sea itself seems to move when your fleet sails. Villages surrender before battle begins. Enemies pray when they hear your name. You become more than a leader. You become a legend. The campaigns last months. Sometimes years. Fields burn. Castles fall. Cities tremble. The victories grow larger. So do the losses. You watch sons bury fathers. Fathers bury sons. Entire generations disappear into war. Each triumph demands payment. And the price is always blood. The songs only remember victories. You remember everything else. The screams. The smoke. The dying. The regret. Legends are built from stories. Reality is built from graves. Final level, King. The crown finally rests upon your head. You have reached the highest rank possible. King. The dream of countless warriors. The ambition of generations. The peak of power. The throne sits beneath towering beams inside a magnificent hall. Guards stand watch. Nobles bow. Messengers rush through corridors. Your word shapes nations. You command armies. Control trade. Judge disputes. decide the fate of thousands. From the outside, it appears perfect, but reality tells a different story. You no longer belong to yourself. Every moment belongs to the kingdom. Every decision creates winners and losers. Every alliance carries hidden dangers. Every feast conceals potential betrayal. You eat surrounded by guards. You sleep surrounded by guards. You travel surrounded by guards. Yet danger never disappears. It simply grows smarter. You remember simpler days. The apprentice repairing fences. The young warrior gripping his first axe. The sailor staring at distant horizons. Back then, life was harder, but somehow clearer. Now every choice carries consequences measured in lives. The crown feels heavier each year. The celebrations become quieter. The victories feel shorter. The losses feel deeper. You begin to understand a secret no song ever mentions. The top of the mountain is cold. Very cold. One winter night, you step outside your hall. Snow drifts through moonlight. The kingdom sleeps. The sea whispers beyond the darkness. The same sea that called to you as a young man. The same sea that watched every step of your journey. You look back across your life. The slave, the apprentice, the warrior, the captain, the chieftain, the jarl, the conqueror, the king. Every rank demanded sacrifice. Every victory cost something. Every step upward required leaving part of yourself behind. The wind howls across the fjord, and for a moment, you wonder if reaching the top required sacrificing the very life you hoped to build. Was the crown ever the reward? Or was the journey itself the true treasure? The sea offers no answer, only silence, and the distant promise that every legend, no matter how mighty, will one day fade into the mist.